good? What's good? What's up with y'all, yo? What's up with everybody, man? What y'all doing today, man? Y'all out here winning? That's all we about, man. That's all we about over here, man. Winning every single day. So if you coming across the channel for the first time, know what I'm saying? That's all we about, winning. And then we get the occasional trolls that come through and hear sayers and she sayers and all those, you know. We handed them in spades. If you came to have a good time, turn up, meet like-minded individuals, hear some of the dopest artists, you know what I'm saying? You popped up to the right thing, hit that like button, you know what I'm saying? Hit that subscribe, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to miss what goes on around here, man. Because apparently, hey, you know, the internet escape, you don't know when they change it up. You never know when they change it up, but hey, we all here for the ride anyway, man. We all here for the ride. Let's get back to it, though. That's a pretty good one right there. I whipped that up last night. I was dead asleep. I'm saying, I call that clogged pipes. I got another one I'm working on. I call it parking lot. Supposed to be like the world falling apart and shit, you know what I'm saying? You in the parking lot and then the ground just starts breaking apart and shit. Put this in like a movie skit, or like a game that we're working on. Woo! I might have to use that for a remix today. I might have to. I just like, man, right when I hit that crazy switch up right there. Especially on the chops. Trying to find an EDM rapper, man. That's why I like to collab with EDM rappers, man. You gotta be able to spit it in the club, though. They talk about recording that shit. We going live straight in the club. We doing like a whole show right there on the spot. They gonna be like, damn, y'all should have recorded that shit. Nah, one night only. One night only. Yeah. What's good with y'all? I can't even read your name, man. You got it in Cantonese. I can't read that, bro. I can't recognize the symbols. And then we got Evilly Tan. What's good with you? Oh man, that one just stopped right there. Okay. I need to find me a rapper though. Find me a rapper that got some bars to try and go on this joint right here. I got like a whole folder. I made like 6,000 like beats and shit that I just named all of them need a rapper voice. And then I got like 2,000 that are just like R&B shits that I need like an R&B singer. Yeah. I got some of the people like in my little network that, you know, some of these independent artists, it's just, you know, most of them I make some shit, you know, intimidation kick in. You know what I'm saying? Most of them ain't at that level just to fit it just yet, you know? Yeah. Then I got tons of collabs and remixes on like a lot of these independent artists' music. I That's wild. I go harder. I go hard for them than what they even go harder for their own material. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But that inspires them, because when they come back, they go beast. I like to think so. Guess what? What? To your smile. What a rock is cooked. Remember the rock, man? That's the man, yo. The most electrifying burn. I be rocking the wrestling, man. That's my shit, man. I even be going to PLEs, yo. I'll be out at PLEs. Yeah, I be at PLEs and shit, man. Shit, I was just recently up in, about not even 2 months back, I was just at SummerSlam. Up in Jersey. And I got a seat. I didn't get the seat upgrade. I wish I got the seat upgrade. But they hooked me up with the ticket. Freaking Comcast, man. Shout them guys out, you know what I'm saying? Every time, you know, usually when they fuck up, you know what I'm saying, they hit you with, like, rates on the service, but shit, they came down the pipe and fucking hit me with SummerSlam tickets this year. I was like, fuck yeah. And they even put me in the drawing for the shit. They told me that there was a chance that I could have got that seat upgrade. I was inside there, and when they had the little thing inside the arena, boy, I was hoping I got that upgrade, because that upgrade got you, I think, down to the 5th row from where the ring and shit was. It's like, damn. I had a pretty good seat. I was like the second section back, like off to the side, where we could still see everything. Pretty good time out there, man. That was dope. Shout out Comcast, man. Y'all could have gave me the seat upgrade, though, man. Could have gave it to you, boy. I'd appreciate it even more, but shit, they did give me the tickets, you know. All I had to do was pay for transport to get there. That wasn't nothing. I think it took me like $150 to get there. Booked the telly for that weekend. We seen the fireworks show. Got to participate at the fandom and all that. You know what I'm saying? Party with my homies. And all the local stuff up there, because they stayed down in South Jersey. So they came up to where I was at. So we partied out there for a minute. Because that Friday, I didn't have tickets for the Friday show. I think that was SmackDown. And then Saturday, I had tickets for the first part of the show. Because Sunday was the other part of it. Like, yeah. I want to go out there one time, man. I would like to go out there one time, man. Something big might happen to wear a band, you know? Like on one of my sheiks. Like on sheiks or whatever. And we get out there, man, to fucking Dubai or something, man. Right? I want to go out there one time, man. I want to drive a car. I want to drive the car over water, bro. The car over water. That'd be the fastest. I'm telling you, that's the fastest fucking come up ever, bro. Let somebody get me a car and drive that bitch on water. I'm gonna flip that motherfucker. That's gonna be the quickest insurance claim ever. Thing is that I gotta make sure, you know, it don't come off like it's intentional or anything like that. And I got just the right tools with me so I can bust that fucking window out so I ain't looking looking like I'm about to drown or some shit, you feel me? Right. See if that car flips upside down. Alright, see? Does that car float upside down? They make you sound like a big ass insurance policy just to drive the motherfucker. Does it still float when it's upside down? Anybody know that? Not sure. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, indeed. I hear winning. Whole new day. And then we get hit with shit from yesterday. And last night. That's crazy. Then we jump on to other channels and then they still try to react to shit. And like they didn't just double down last night. They didn't double down last night, see? We shared our screen and the effort of capturing the things because, you know, I go real time with all my stuff. So we sat there and captured the video and we just put all the stuff there. So, you know, we didn't even give our presentation just yet because why am I going to give a presentation of a stream and I'm not even on camera? Not in a replay. I'm going to get it on a live and I'm going to talk about some stuff. But, oh man, you know, I don't even, it's to the point of life to where, you know, people rock with you and resonate with you, man, to where you ain't even got to say stuff. You ain't even got to say stuff. And you already won. I told you, I wake up winning every single day, man. And when people went and need help for content and stuff, I have no problem giving it to you. I have no problem giving it to you. You can misconstrue it. You can go blue in your face and say, I said whatever or whatever. But end of the day, it's up to the people to see information and then process. Because I just can't, you know, if somebody's a liar, you just make them a liar. Because a lie is a lie. You can't hide a lie. This is the internet nowadays. You say something, it's on here. It's like law, basically. That's like your record of events right there in real time. So then the people sit there and say, well, you know, he didn't say what they said. And then when you go back and you double down on some shit, and then you add new stuff to it, that just makes it fucking stupid. Because now you just change the whole narrative to something else to try to objectify your position or whatever. It's all cool, but hey, we out here winning, man. We out here winning. You won today? I know most of y'all, it's like what? It's about 3:45 here, Eastern Standard Time. So most of y'all might be on West Coast, so it's what, about noon? Something like that. Some of y'all tapping in over different countries, so you're already in the feature on us. So that's why I always try to talk futuristic to y'all, because most of y'all audience base, man, y'all over in England and Australia. I know my boy Doc's in Australia. Venom E Girl, she's in Australia. Vanta, she over in the UK. My boy Steve, he drops through now. He dropped through last night. He's over in Saipan or some shit, man. He's on some kind of humanitarian mission right now. So they really ain't got phones and shit. But he came across my shit. Right when he was talking, they was, you know, that's why I said people be talking. And then word gets around. He's like, hey man, you still doing the radio thing? Yeah. Oh man, how that's coming along and everything. Oh man, that's all going great, man. Glad you heard about it. Right. Now how the people in that country and shit, I don't think they got the internet and shit like that. You know, he's on the sat phone. So I don't think they got it. But hey, he'll probably be on there, you know, pushing it over there, you feel me? So you never know, man. We got some people that just tapped in the other day from Africa and joint. I know that they got, man, they got the best stuff going on right now, man. They got that Elon Skylink shit. Right, they got that internet. That shit supposed to be fucking good as shit. I was watching a dude from over there. He was live streaming the other night, doing a whole DJ set, and that shit came in so fucking spectacular, and you expect the signal to be ass. You expect the signal to be ass, or it would be a pre-recorded. Nah, that shit was like, he ain't over there. And he typing in, I said, yo, what part you at? And he said, oh, I'm down here. We on the Skylink shit. And I said, damn, they got some shit better than what we got here. Y'all ain't seen the TVs, man? I want one of them TVs, man. I would send my shit to the motherfucking dude down there, man. I like custom, new, innovative shit, man. I would send that motherfucking dude this 100-inch TV. I'm thinking of getting this shit. I would send him my shit just to rig that motherfucker up. They got a dude that knows how to make the TV work without the plug. You know what I'm telling you? Some kind of thing he invented and shit to make that motherfucker recharge his goddamn self or whatever, to where you don't plug that shit in. I need it, right? I need a couple of units of that. You feel me? I need a couple of them units. So, if anybody else trying to get in on it, you know what I'm saying? We're going to track down that guy and we're going to try and make it do what it do. And we're going to, you know, try to get all these people right here. We'll put that on the bucket list. That'll be like number 4. Number 4 on the bucket list. How's that piccolation coming on that phone and joint? I don't know how it's piccolating. Is it coming real good? It got me digitized. Yes, sir. I know I got a piece right up here. It just came, you know. They are like, shoot, this doesn't look bad for about 2 weeks, right? Doesn't look bad for about 2 weeks, right? Exactly, and then get it taken back out. I know, yeah, we just gonna little, you know. Ain't really supposed to do this on the cam and shit like that, you know, but we just gonna, you know. You know, just in case they are, you know. Make sure we ain't got no, you know, we don't never keep none of them eye things up in there. And then we do, you know what I'm saying, we do keep this sort of, it ain't really lined up because, hey, your boy's hair was long and it recently got done. So, you know, I could easily just hit the barbershop and get that all squared up. And then what they got to say then? They're going to get mad and then try and say that your boy is like ugly or something like that. Because that's like kind of crazy that somebody tried to judge anybody on appearance. That's crazy as shit. Like, you didn't choose how you were made. Nobody choose how they made. That's like going up and looking at a child and shit and saying that they're going to be good or bad when they ain't even had a chance to even make a decision yet. That's basically how it is. It's like, damn, how somebody try to talk down on anybody? Where does anybody got a place to say anything about anybody? We all flawed individuals. We're all stuck in this little mud box and sandbox together and got to get along. And the effort of survival, we made to continue our existence. It's like, man, what in the world? Right. We all got to get along. It's like, man, what's good? That dude never told me the joke. He kept saying, bro, guess what? Like, come on, man. You never told me what. I thought you were throwing like a little not joke or something in just a different way. You know? Man, the connect work ain't on today. Oh, man. Oh, it's on, but it's just, you know, YouTube is busting up, man. Have y'all noticed that, like, in y'all areas, like, YouTube is messing up? You go back, and it's like, streams are down. You have, like, a 50% chance of getting in a stream. Like, I can't even get in really with my account. I have to literally, like, sign out of completely YouTube and then grab the link, go back to it, and then just watch it as if, you know. And then even then it'll say video unavailable. It's like, what? I just want to see what's going on. Alright, trying to go what's going on, and it's on, even on the short side, it's like, man, I can hit 100 shorts and it'll not process about 80% of them. And then they messaged me back. They messaged me back last night when I put a ticket in, and I'm like, hey man, what's the result for this? Is there a solution for it? Like on my end, is it just like me affected? I said if I go to a different account, I could probably see it, but then if I hit reload on the tab, it does it. They said, oh, maybe your web browser. I said, well, I just tried like 6 different ones. Look at that. I try to hit Brother Hurricane stream right now. That joint saying video unavailable. What in the world? Look at it. It looks like almost everybody that I'm subscribed to. But if I click on somebody different, no, that ain't it. Because that did the same exact thing. Video unavailable. Let me see if I slide out the account. No, it's still video unavailable. Okay, let's go refresh, click another video. Okay, now that video plays. This one plays, like, what in the world? But then if I hit reload, now it's video unavailable. Oh, man. They're probably being overwhelmed, man. It's probably being overwhelmed, you know, holidays. Most of their crew probably already on skeleton time. They got to divide that time out. That's how it is. They got to divide that time out. Sheesh. It's crazy. It's crazy when somebody gets canceled and doesn't know that they canceled. Anybody ever notice that? When somebody gets canceled and they don't know that they've been canceled. Especially if you're like a DJ. It's crazy to get canceled and not even know you're canceled. It's wild, man. Ain't nobody show up to your shit. Nobody. Big name guy too. That got a sting, man. That's the sting. In some kind of context, that got a sting. Cause man, that's fucking crazy. Wait, somebody said zoom out. We gotta zoom out a little bit. I know I'm just fresh every day, ain't I? Fresh every day. And just wake up, glad to see another day. Cause I'm already winning. Everything that happens after it, just a come up. Hold on, and then bro just told me the other day that he had the show. He had shows this week. I think he did. Yeah, hold on, let me check. Yeah. He hit me back this morning. That's right. He said, keep going, my G. Consistency will always win. Oh, consistency will always win. Right. Cause we just out here doing our thing. And I be feeling ecstatic like I can walk in the rain. And not get wet. Boo boo. Ooh, 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 ooh. Ooh, yeah. Somebody gonna go back and say, oh shit, bro, can I sample that? Go ahead, man. Go ahead, sample that, bro. Go ahead, sample that. And when you make that banging hit and shit, man, I was watching Gba Radio and my man Slim just happened to do something, you know what I'm saying? And he said, hey, I could just go ahead and do that. And then I came up with this fire right here and joined them, be like, yo, shout out Gba Radio, you know what I'm saying? Right. I come up with all kinds of little things and junk, you know what I'm saying? You can build a beat around, you know what I'm saying? Just share the credit, you know what I'm saying? Just share the credit. Told you I got about 170 songs on Spotify. And I didn't have to produce none of the records. Just off of BandLab. Going through, fixing people projects, making them some beats. Cause they had YouTube beats, making some beats. All I'm saying. When they had the streaming on there, I came in at the end part of the streaming. Like the last month of the streaming for that. Before I started YouTube. But I already had like about 200 people that were showing up on like the BandLab joint. And I was busting links out left and right. I was already having this style where I would play half of somebody's song and then I'll be already sitting there. Have my man Grim in the side. I pass him the rest of the links. Because he was watching the stream, so he grabbing the links. And he'll go through and he'll hear something. And then he'll be like, yo, play this one next. Because he'd already listened to the joints while we listen right there while we on the live. And he just over on his side listening like, hey, that's a pretty good one. And then we'll just take that halfway through the dude's joint. And then we'll just play somebody else's. Put the stream on like a couple second delay at that time. Like probably about 5-second delay. And then just run like a riser. And then already have the next joint lined up. Boom. Unmute it. There you go. Right. Mix them with links. Mix them with links at first. That was the approach. Mix them with links at first was like, damn. Then when we get to YouTube, shoot, I like when they send the MP3s and stuff like that. But shoot, even off the links, I got good internet. I got hardware and equipment. So, I'm getting, every now and then they might stutter just for the playback off of YouTube. We know how to get around this stutter. I'm thinking what it is we generated too much frequency that they're doing like a review. I done seen this happen on a couple platforms before where it just like limits like access to certain stuff. It's kind of good for the short stuff right there. It's only giving me music related shorts. So all the tomfoolery and stuff, and if it misses pets, you know what I'm saying? It show me some of the people's pets and stuff. But, it'll go straight down to where if it ain't music related, or somebody like on the rise about to break out, it's not gonna even show it to me. I done got the algorithm nice and set up like that. You know what I'm saying? I just came across this guy the other day. I'm trying to get him to come on the show. See if he still does music. Freaking Parker Jack. He got that 911 song. Told you, we already been DMing. I'm trying to see if he got the Discord, so we can get in a Discord or swap numbers, you know what I'm saying? And get him up on here, cause
One month behind on my rent. 2 weeks since I've been sober. 3 days left to my check. 4 minutes till my life's over. Only 5 people I can call, and 6 left me on red. If 7 people gon' leave, give me 8 shots to my chest. Call 911 cause I'm
911, what's your emergency?
Hey, thanks, can we talk? I don't know what to do cause I'm nauseous. Okay, sir, tell me where you are. I don't know, and I can't stop this. Fill my body up with these toxins. How do I get this out of my chest? Okay, sir, I need you to breathe. Where's my shoes? My chest. I wanna run to you but I can't. Where's my keys? My head. Mom, I'm sorry, this wasn't the plan. I don't wanna leave, but I feel like I am. Okay, sir, I pinged your location. Don't you worry, help's on the way. I don't think that I'm gonna make it. Tell my mom to visit my grave, cause I'm 1 month behind on my rent. 2 weeks since I've been sober. 3 days left to my check. 4 minutes till my life's over. Only 5 people I can call, and 6 left me on red. If 7 people gon' leave, give me 8 shots to my chest. Call 911 cause I'm
911, what's your emergency?
I just took too many pills. I needed something to feel. You know how it gets. I can't feel reality. Everyone mad at me. Tell me that this is real. Not enough in my heart. Now I got cold blood in these arms. I'm sorry, mama, for all of the drama. I know that you're proud of me and my scars. Sir, please hold on. Please listen to my voice. If I follow through with this suicide, no, I didn't make this choice. But I hit an ambulance. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. There's something inside of me. Maybe you're saying I need a guy to save me. I will debate. I got my reasons. I'm tired of saying them. 1 month behind on my rent. 2 weeks since I've been sober. 3 days left to my check. 4 minutes till my life's over. Only 5 people I can call, and 6 left me on red. If 7 people gon' leave, give me 8 shots to my chest. Call 911 cause I'm
911, what's your emergency?
Lay on the floor, I cannot see. Don't know where I've been, I just pray on my knees. Hoping I'm making no matter the cost. I got some family, they counting on me. Hide in the sheets, cause I'm feeling anxious. Save me from all of the times I was lost. Can't wait for the day that I told them I made it, but I keep on reaching and missing the stars. I cannot lie, I've been stressed. Struggle with all this weight, I gotta press. The pressure is on, I've been feeling depressed. I hate the fact that I've been feeling dead. Call my friends, I've been trying my best. Don't know how many nights that I got left. Even if I go, would you see my text? I've been calling out, but you ain't hear me yet.
1 month behind on my rent. 2 weeks since I've been sober. 3 days left to my check. 4 minutes till my life's over. Only 5 people I can call, and 6 left me on red. If 7 people gon' leave, give me 8 shots to my chest. Call 911 cause I'm
911, what's your emergency?
lonely. Sometime back when I was only hungrier than I ever was. Back before money held me up. Counting like it's not enough. Back before I even had a buzz. Fuck them girls, man, it's only us. Fuck them girls, man, it's only us.
yo, what y'all?
Up in my head, should've been more cautious. Should've known you're toxic. Should've known I lost it. Everything I love got tossed in. Even when you're good, you're getting penalized. But the pain's the thing that keeps the pen alive. But I keep it moving when I'm dead inside. How the fuck you love me when I'm set aside?
Whoo! So we gotta get up with. So we heard back from Parker Jack. That's the track that we just playing. And we're trying to get a hold of Eon Zero and Jake Luke. See if we can possibly get all these guys, because I guess they're a group, and try to see if we can get all these guys like individual days and bring the whole group on. Yo, that'd be dope. Cause they got the joint right now, man. Man, I done heard this on the local radio. Right, I done heard this on the local radio. And I'm like, damn, cuz how you get this shit? And he passed me the link and I'm like, oh shit, how did I miss that? Right, how did I miss that? That just came out a month ago. I've been on, hey, Parker Jack, man, I've been on your channel for a minute, bro. On your channel for a minute. And now you just had this right here where y'all just did this mega remix with that joint. And that's the new joint. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah, so we gonna tie them guys up. Definitely try to get them on the show. That's indeed. That way I can bring it to y'all, the audience, man. All right. That's like another forecast that's out here that, you know, that could possibly go mainstream and shit. I don't know who they got spinning that right now. Where is that? I know it's blowing up on YouTube. That joint said that joint's been out for a month and it's already at like 400K. And Parker Jack's channel got like freaking almost 300K subscribers. He doesn't even do live streams. That's the wild shit. He just does uploads. Last time he did live stream was a minute ago. And then the trolls, see? People don't like to battle with these trolls and shit, man. We got better use of our time and shit. And sit there and battle somebody on the debate over some tomfoolery. We know that you need a little attention and shit, but it's like, man, there's different ways. You know, you could have just hit the emoji for a wave, or you could have just hit the button and said hi, you know. You can easily double tap the screen also to hit the like button. If you didn't know that. I just found that out on somebody else's screen. They said, tap, tap, tap it up. And I'm like, what? What is that? And I'm looking inside there and I'm like, okay, I'm typing it back. And I'm like, what in the world? And they were like, nah, like, double tap the screen. And I was like, doo-doo. Oh, okay. It gave them the like. I thought I had to scroll and try and figure out where the thing was from the chat and all that, and then hit the like that way. Right, I figured some people got confused, but they were like, tap it up. And it's like, oh, okay, yeah. I said I should make that into some joint, like some Joe Budden type joint. Tap it up. Hey, nah, we'll do it to something totally different though. Man, y'all heard about that guy, man? It's wild, man. These celebrities just get out there, and you know, because they're so big and they've been out there so long that they really just dig in deep on them. That's the wild part. It's like, damn, you've been out there so long, now they're gonna go back and nitpick. Whew. And misconstrue everything that you ever did now. It's crazy. I figure like that, to each their own, you know. If you want it private, then it's on you to keep it private, correct? Nobody else. What you do behind closed doors, shit, you better have somebody that keep them lips sealed. If you on some wild shit, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be like any of the recent people that, you know, stuff came out on them and shit, to where everybody looks and like, where you're already like the most talked about person, like, oh man. Then they go back and they profiteer off of you. That makes it bad, because now you got to sit back and just take everybody's judgment on you. What y'all think that is? That's like that weight of the world shit on you, right? Somebody could literally say it at that point. Man, it feel like I got the weight of the world on my back. You got everybody talking about you. Everybody looking at you. Everybody sitting there casting the judge and stuff. I don't even watch the documentations on these people. I just hear them as talking points. And they be like, oh, such and such. And then when you hear it enough, it's like, must be something behind it. Why do I care, though? Why do I care, though? How is that individual in that topic, whoever they are, how are they helping my predicament? Is he on, am I secretly on his payroll or something? Or you got something on me and you trying to deliver it full? Right, if you come in with like some checks, you know what I'm saying? With some, you know, sign the X on the line with my John Hancock, you know, for like over 100,000 and more, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I'll gladly pay attention to you. I'll gladly pay attention to you. I'll sit there and study and just be clueless and dumbstruck, just like the rest of everybody else that's doing it for the free. But I'll be super committed to it because, you know, you're paying me to do it. They're not even paying the people to do it. And they just do it on their own free will. And then be like, oh man, your feeble pocket, your puppets, who got your strings now? I thought y'all said y'all were free. Thought y'all said y'all were free. How you free? You're not free. Come on, we over here talking to free individuals. The real individuals that are free. Because we know what freedom is. We ain't going by society's rules. We're setting our own thing. We're right there in the nuzzle of it. But you know how, right, we're right over top. Right, we're casting the shadow over top of that joint. Right, so we way bigger. And still trying to have to fit inside this small box with the rest of y'all toy pieces. Because that's how it is. Like, come on, we gotta come on here and tolerate the disrespect and then the gossip of speculation and assumptions. Daily. And then people double down on different shits. Daily. For why? The content. We don't care about the content. We kicking it with y'all, the real folks. The ones that come through. Even all the internet detectives nowadays that want to sit back and analyze and speculate and try and cast something for whatever it is. It's dumb. We talking to the nation, so if you part of the nation and you feeling a type of way, then this is like survival. You know, this is Survivor. You can easily just see yourself out. You don't even have to make a mess. You know, we got the chairs nice and stationed up and stuff. You can go ahead and flip a couple over on the side. You know, we got a whole area right there. A whole area right there, you know, that you can flip all the chairs and stuff. And then, you know, we even got people that's over there that's just going to come back up and be like, stack it up just so you can come right back and just knock them over some more. And we're just going to all just sit there and be like, You got it out your system? You want to come back and join everybody else, or you still want to? Oh, but you still going for the door. Appreciate y'all showing up. Know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. You know, if we were really worried about the views, we appreciate you because, you know, you just contributed to the count of however many went up. You know, appreciate y'all. But for all the ones that still stay here, we be vibing, man. We be having vibes. And every single one of my subs, it just makes them mad, bro. It makes them mad. How we could just sit here and just have a conversation. Some of y'all come through right when I'm making some music. Some of y'all come through when we talking. Some of y'all interact back. You know what I'm saying? So, we just like you, man. I'm a normal brother just like y'all, man. Trying to get it. Trying to get it. I have a nice life, but I'm hungry. I'm trying to get the next step. Trying to get the next step. I'm trying to get big things popping. And little shits popping up like speed bumps, thinking that it can stop success. It can't stop success. It can't. It can't. How Jay say? What more can I say? Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. Life is good. So good, man. So good. We need that positivity out here, though, man. Can we take all the negative in? That's what we go for, man. Take all that negative in. And that just makes me so stronger. Like, they don't know. I'll sit here and I'll give my all daily and take in whatever comes. Whatever comes. And then still go to bed. Go ahead. Give me a nice massage. Get nice and clean. You know. Ain't nothing wrong having neighbor come over, scrub your back so you know that you definitely getting that good clean, then catch a massage. She tuck you in. Give her a couple dollars. You know what I'm saying? She go her way. Just sit back, have good dreams. Not even worry about what the weight of the day even transpired. That was already going the moment that the headphones came off. I was like, huh? That was interesting. Today on the internet. Then my team is just hitting me up. Yo, Slim, blah, blah, blah. I said, man, good show today, huh? I said, we had some good content that came through, huh? They really gonna watch that. Then they be like, yo, that shit was wild. And then they'll put their spin on it. I'm probably starting to do it. I'm already done at that point. I said, look, I got on the internet and I was me the whole time. And then people that didn't know me was saying, oh man, he's bugging. He's wilding. He's spazzing the fuck out. Oh my gosh, what? Did you just came over here and tried to cast an assumption on somebody? And you ain't kicking it with us all day? We're just sitting back like, yo, what the fuck are these people talking about? They the ones bugging. What? Even my family and shit, they hit me up today and said, yo, what's up with these people that you associated with? I said, I don't know, man. I can't even watch their shit. You know? My fucking YouTube keeps doing the goddamn video off, video on shit. We jumped in on somebody's shit earlier. Ty's channel. And I'm like, I can't even get on the shit. So, couldn't even get on it. I had to go in on my new account, basically like logged out, just to see like a video. And like, oh, okay, she's chilling, she balling out with motherfucking $38. Get it. Get it, shit. I ain't seen a motherfucker get on camera yet with some bread. Hey, she balling out, chilling. Fucking get it, shit. I don't like starting too hard, shit. Every Monday, I'm pulling out motherfucking bread and I'm flashing it on the camera. Why? Because I'm trying to get people to contribute and believe in themselves, invest in themselves. Right, I'm trying to build a stable. I'm trying to build a stable of artists that done invested into their damn self to where bam, now we got a whole collection of brands. We got a whole collection of labels. Whole collection of sole proprietors. Whole collection of entrepreneurs. People that got bread, that's contributing, that can match up. So I'm like, hey man, we just got such and such and hey, we need to put this up. And then bam, I don't want nobody to hesitate. Like, psst. I must get in on it. Uh-huh. If you tuned in last night, we had my coders on there. Those are guys that do game development. They're already working on a couple of my ideas. Bringing them to life. Pretty soon, hey, once they start getting a prototype up, shoot, we're going to hit investors up. And placements and stuff like that. Psst. I done showed y'all my prototype for my little projects also. I got tons of them things, boy. I just got some more that I'm about to work on. Probably in about the next hour or so. Waiting to see if this client pops up. You got an appointment from about like 7 to 9. He's done already paid up. So it's up to them to show up or not. That's the thing, sir. It's for them to show up or not. That's a digital call anyway. They get 2 hours of my time. more than likely, I'm going to end up doing all the work for him anyway. So it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. While everybody else getting paychecks today, we making paychecks. I just won't be able to fuck with my paycheck till Monday. Right? Can't fuck with my paycheck till Monday. This is earnings season right now. That's why I be up crazy hours. Like, I know some of y'all notice I be like, we be up on some crazy hours. I told you, I'm on that Australian hustle time, man. When them Europeans and the people over in UK and stuff like that get off of work, boy, they hitting my server up. All these games dropping, man, you know, they, man. And all this other stuff, like, man, they coming through, see what I'm trying to do. If it's something that need a grind, boy, they know I done probably put in or got some kind of angle to it. That little racing game y'all see me playing the joint, psst, I told you to read the book style, man. Read the book style. Anybody that went back and played that Ushimine thing, Derby joint, that read the book style, man. I told you get them up to 3 seasons. That first season, you run them up. Get them to where you just gathering fans, but you just want to get the skills. Just keep doing the wit, read the book style, know what I'm saying? RTB. And just keep doing that so you get your skill points. You want to get the skill points of like your signature joints. So say your character got something that said like 280 a joint, and they learn it like through like the mid-season. You want to save all your points so you can get that move. So when you do like your next career run with that person, now they have that move already unlocked. So then now your next season, just off like that big old move, legendary move that's unique to them, they're going to be dusting the first like couple cups. But then you just stay up with the read the book stuff. You want to sabotage your own person's career and joint, you know what I'm saying? So the third season they come back, you bring them back, they just, they're going to run straight through to like the main like S-class ranks. That's what you want to do and get them event points. They got the event on there right now, so you get so much extra stuff. They say I smoke because I'm sad, but I be merry every day. And I smoke merry every day to keep all these ideas away. End of the day, it's opinions, right? And they don't go any further than a screen. What y'all think, chat? Exactly. It goes no further than a screen, man. Ain't that right, Grim? Bro, you just got that ninja skill. I hear you when you pop in, bro. I heard you when you popped in, even though I got Discord on mute. I heard when you popped in. You ain't no ninja, man. How you a ninja, man? Man, this man is funny as shit. Yep. And then you left the call. This guy. Brought me in the Peter server, man. Come inside the Peter server, man. That's where I'm at. I told you I got a client lined up. He's done purchased 2 hours of my time for knowledge. He probably wants me to make him a tool. You know how the game goes, man. Cheat the game, man. Hashtag cheat the game, man. Don't let the game cheat you. Cause they be trying to put together all the pieces. When they don't even know we come from so many angles. They be looking like rectangles. And we coming like octagons. Right? What happens when we put the octagon inside the rectangle? And then what happens if you put two triangles at the side of the rectangle? And you angle in just such a fashion to where they just come out like little platforms on the side. It look like some wrestling shit, don't it? Look like a boxing ring, don't it? With some triangles. Oh yeah. That should be dope. Inside the octagon. Yeah. Man. Street beefs, bro. Street beefs. That's a fucking good organization and shit, bro. I caught the one, I caught one back in like February. They had that shit right out in Eden. Fucking, one of the dudes from up in Delaware had a problem with, one of the artists up in Virginia and shit over some shit. And I seen the clip and I was like, okay, I see why he went to fade. Yo got on his stream and shit and fucking like took dude's whole song and shit and fucking flipped it with his man shit. And the dude that came to record the shit, he had already stole the nigga's hard drive, like his thumb drive from out of the stew with the shit. And he hears the beat and his people point him to it, so he hops on there and say, yo, old square, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh man, you ain't gonna do nothing. And they got through street beefs and set that joint up. It's let me see. Let me see if I can find that episode. It should still be on this shit. It was like, damn, he really fucking faded me, man. He got his ass inside the fucking ring and shit, man. And said, talk shit now. First fucking punch he threw was a fucking straight jab. That boy fucking curled the fuck up. Started going back, pedaling towards the cage and shit. He's like, and he just sitting there like he gonna do something. And yo came straight in and just fucking jabbed the shit out of his ass again. And I'm like, you ain't gonna fucking block? Fuck, you ain't gonna block? And then he fucking hooked his ass. And he just, and everybody's just sitting there like, what the fuck? The fuck is this? Then he gets back there at the end and shit, got knocked the fuck out, gets up and he's like, yeah, I came out here and did it. Like, yo, who does that shit? That guy, man. Props to that guy, because somebody has to do some shit like that. Somebody really has to do some shit like that. I can't do no shit like that. You put us in this shit, I'm beating your ass. Straight like that. I'm beating your ass. I'm gonna try and beat you to where you ain't living no more. I guarantee you won't live no more. That's how bad I am. I guarantee you ain't gonna make it no more. We gonna get out of that headspace. But yo, and then I knew another guy that I had passed in crossing up in Baltimore and shit. He had a problem with my homie, with another guy from inside the town, and these guys went up to the little spot that they had up there. And they got strapping. Yo hit him so fucking hard that the little setup shit that he had, you fucking knocked like the door open. You know how the little door is? He knocked the door open and just got on this guy. Just boom, 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 boom. Beat on that man for about a good 30, 40 seconds of shit. And then he went ahead and just held his shit up, you know what I'm saying? Because he had the gloves on. They had gloves on. But I'm pretty sure he was throwing his sets and showing that shit up. He was signing. I'm pretty sure he was. If he could, that's probably what he would do, because he definitely went in on him. And it was so quick. The fight was over quick. I said, it was like, yo. Then my man was like, yeah, man, you know, he out there. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah. Okay. He was like, yeah, dude was talking shit. Yo, straight from the streets. He out there all day, every day. He out there with... He said he called him out. He called him out, kept calling him a little. You know what I'm saying? Kept calling him a little. And even then, he was like, he wasn't even paying attention to him. Did he say, yo, he'll come up and take his... And, you know, in the head with it. You know what I'm saying? And that was just enough to where he said, come with it. And I don't know if he was drunk or what, and he was froggy and leaped. And it didn't go the way he thought. And what's resulted in, you know, he tried that, but then yo just said, yo, he let him slide. He could have bust him. Yo would have been unalive. But nah. He got him to the ring and put it on him. It's like, man. That's why I'm glad for organizations like that, you know. I be watching them all the time and sending them donations in. Like, yeah. Sending donations in. And be like, hey, man. I might have to call you up one day. Because you know somebody on this internet might really want to be froggy and leap. Might want to really be froggy and want to leap. I don't know why they would just want to be like that. I don't know why somebody would just want to be like that. And somebody can explain that logic? Can I tell you first thing happened, man? I'll tell you first thing happened. Everybody sees everything. Everybody sees everything. And even that person, they might be even wild. They might be wild. They're going to sit there and live stream the whole thing of trying to pull up. You talking about from state to states, so we can all sit back and watch. That's cool. That's cool. We can just let everybody watch. That's why I said all has to be on. I mean, don't end the camera. The camera can never stop. They got to be just like that. So if they did pull up and shit, oh man. You know, I got nice security cameras outside, you know. I would like to introduce them to the Fox. Right, introduce them to the Fox, you know. That's why I get steak. That's why I get steak. I would love to just go ahead and that thing just come out and do what it do. They're going to say, oh my gosh, he attacked me with an animal. No, I didn't. That's just nature and effect, you know. The creator's just going to take over and we just going to play games and shit. I'm going to just sit back out on the stoop, on the porch, and it's going to be like Saul, man. It would be like Saul. What's up with Saul, man? They said that Saul's supposed to be a couple more movies, but we got 10, and it's supposed to be like, what, 4 or 5 more? Because it has to be something crazy. Oh boy, he's still barely living. You feel me? He's still barely living. And how you got the people in 10 was still kind of odd. Like, I got to go back and rewatch that because it was like, it was a scam. And everybody involved in that shit. Now, the last trap was like, okay, the wealth for her. And then seeing how it went, I said, yo, okay. That shit was crazy. Now, him going through a test and shit was like, what the fuck? I didn't see that coming and being a fucking a flip. Because it was like, yo, somebody finally got his ass. Somebody finally got his ass, but he's on the verge of dying anyway. So what's the point? What's the point of finally getting the jigsaw, but he's already about to die? So if he failed this shit anyway, what's the consequence? Somebody else died, but he was already going to die anyway. It didn't make no sense to me. So if they do like a 11 man, that'd be real good. That'd be a real good one. I don't know how they're going to spin it, because, you know, where they left out, I guess he probably does get some actual help or whatever. But it seemed like he's trying to beat death, man. That's what it sounded like. He's trying to beat death. My man's trying to become the Tales from the Crypt Keeper. I'm telling you, man, I always try to figure out where the Tales from the Crypt Keeper guy came from, man. He was the jigsaw guy the whole time, bro. Bro, that could be like a spin-off movie and shit. Bringing back two legends and shit. In like a new, different way. Man, licenses be crazy as hell for that. I have to talk to the robot. Yo, robot. I need a Gba Radio. Tell from the Crypt Keeper. They think I'm actually talking to a robot. Yo, Grim, what's up with you today, bruh? What's up with you? Yeah, I ain't that long gone. Or I ain't that long gone. Yeah, I really ain't that long gone. Oh, Nah, I'm waiting inside the Peter server. Yeah, that's where I was at first. Before I jumped inside your call. Yeah. Yeah. Yo. I don't even think bros is here. Let me see if all other dudes here. See if Legends here. Yep. Yo. What's good with you, bro? Oh, you still on the night? The Fortnite? Yeah. On Mine Tycoon? Yeah. Still busting the same rock. Until I guess they bring out something else. Oh. What, you one-shotting that one already? Damn, already? Goddamn, that strong? Or you just put your points in and just fucking... What, did they even got another rebirth? Ain't you like Max? Oh. It's even point, like, what all do you get, like, past a certain amount? Yeah. Yeah, but how does that help the XP though? Like, ain't that supposed to be like the grind for the XP? Now I'm talking about like that kind of XP, like for the battle passes and shit. Yeah. Cause I be using that to boost my shit up to unlock stuff. Like the account levels quick. Like that little brain rot shit, I'll set it up to where my guy like plays music over top of the button so I keep getting that multiplier. So it'll give me like up to like 150,000 XP, then I gotta walk off the block before it start the recount of like another 150,000. So it's like the AFK little shit, you know what I'm saying? Where I really ain't even gotta do nothing, I can just, you know what I'm saying, zone out of it, put it on in sleep mode and just, bam. Oh shit. Man, you know you're gonna give them like 7, 8 of them. Damn. Mm-hmm. Hey, shit, you might as well, shit. You got the grind to get them. Damn. Yeah. Shit, I'll be on vacation come Monday. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm going down there, and then after Christmas, I'm leaving out. I might even change up the flight. Cause the way coming back, man, I ain't trying to sit in. I ain't trying to sit in North Carolina for like 11 hours. Cause I already see what's gonna happen. Somewhere near New Year's and shit, bro. It's gonna be like fucking crazy snow. And then I'm gonna be in the airport fucking grounded by snow. And I remember one year, I think it was like 3 years back, bro. I was going down for Christmas and shit. I got snowed in North Carolina, bro. And bad fucking little thing and shit. They talking about all the, look, you seen the flight boards just start turning from green to red and shit. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on in this bitch? You know what I'm saying? And they said canceled it. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Oh, man. Hey, look, good thing I bought one of the little airplane pillows, you know what I'm saying? I went ahead and posted up on like a couple of them little chairs side to side and shit. Made me a little bed area and shit. Hit the little Travel Express thing, you know what I'm saying? Bought me a little throw. Took my bag, made that to a pillow, and you know, I just went to sleep. Cool enough for me, somebody came woke me up and shit, saying, hey, you know, there's a flight coming out. It's already like 9 hours later and shit. Like, damn, bro. Fuck. They were like, yeah, you know, we're trying to get as many people. We got part of that runway clear. I'm like, damn, yo. Even when we got on the plane, bro, that shit was a crazy ride and shit. Folks, strap in, you know. It's mad icy out here, but we're going to do our best to pilot through this and get the clear skies and get you to your destination as safe as possible. Whole time we going up, that motherfucker shaking his ass off, bro. I'm like, what the fuck? Man, fuck this shit. After that, I took buses for a couple years. I said, yo, fuck planes. Fuck this random ass shit. Remember the one time we went up and we seen the fucking lightning storm and shit? And that motherfucker got so close and shit. I said, oh, hell nah. That's why I like, hey, but planes are awesome though, because you get to look down at all the little Monopoly houses and shit. Oh man, hey Tony, I'm in the middle of a war apparently on YouTube. I didn't even know I was in a war. Yeah, everybody doubling down for double the content. They're learning. Right, they're learning. I taught them some game. They wanted content, so we had to teach them content. We poured a whole fake crash out for them. And then look, went live while we were still live over there. And then look, same thing always happened, bro. They couldn't keep 100. Oh man. Hey look, bro, it's like when they meet me and shit, and then they realize I'm the same individual and shit. Damn, that's crazy. I guess it's just because they ain't got people to chill with, man. Like, how many people can say I got actual people that I fuck with and we don't have falling outs and shit and still don't fuck with them over decades? Working towards like a second decade. Same time, still chatting back and forth for shit. But these people be wild with it, bro. I thought I'd be out here a little wild every now and then, come up with some good bits. But man, I can't top the shit that they coming with, bro. I gotta become a whole character and shit. I can't be slim balling, man. I gotta go out and be all the different ballings and stuff, you know what I'm saying? All the imitations. They don't want the real slim balling, man. So we gotta start giving them all these different characters. Because they want the content. Right, they want the content, man. You know, we done been told them from like the first episode. You're looking at the master class. We done even hopped and them purchased and got on better applications and stuff to expand our reach. So we were in the same competitive lane supposedly, but they weren't even in the same lane. Right, when you start getting like 38 media links, you know, that gives you 38 media links, and then people share it, and then more people see it. But then they look at one platform and say, oh yeah, he only got one, he got only one person watching there, he got nobody watching right now. But everybody else is watching, and then we all sit back and just look at that and be like, maybe they weren't for this place. We something different around here, you know? Our audience is like real individuals that just flock the real stuff. We don't come over here and speculate and say, oh, yo, you heard about such and such. I'm not going to sit here and just tell you a bold-faced ass lie. What do I get from it? Just the satisfaction of saying it? Oh, I just wasted breath even entertaining it. I'm gonna have to stand on that sometime later at the end of the days and be like, why did I even say that? I wasted breath on that one. I could have said something else. Right. But like, hey, creator, can I get the dust cap for a second for saying that right there? And can I get a sound effect? Dun, 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 dun. Right. And then can I get a little light and then a little stool to just sit in the corner? Alright, there we go. Can I just get that? See, something like that, I had you engage into it. That's what you call a bit. B-I-T. I'm saying, I know it sounds similar to like the word for a female dog, but we just gave you definition and context for how we used it, right? Understanding is good. I'm saying. Understanding is good. Because a lot of people, you say something, and they don't know what it means. They'll be like, oh man, you talking too smart. That sounds retarded or dumb. Because they don't understand. And then it's like, really, at that point, who's the ignorant one? Because especially if they come over to you. if they come over to me looking for something. You're looking for an opportunity, you got the next hot song, send it. You need something reviewed, send it. You got the next dope video, send it. You just want to sit back and engage and watch. Happy to do so. You want to be part of the audience and chime in on discussions and stuff like that? We got individuals do that. You one of the ladies that, you know, I'm just that individual that you just gravitate to. I appreciate that too. I love everybody. But you want somebody to sit here and hate on you and stuff like that? I'm sorry, I ain't got time for it. I don't even know how to go about doing it. I think I suck at it. I think I suck at hating on people. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather play on my track hating on some ape shit. You know? Right, hating on some ape shit. That's how I see it, you know? Hashtag hating on some ape shit. You know what I'm saying? Check that video out, you know what I'm saying? My boy's channel, Big Trek Music ENT. My ops. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, my opposition, man. You know why he's my opposition? Even though he did me bad, I forgave him. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he still continues to talk shit. And then disable his comments when he talks shit. Hey, disable the comments so nobody can chime back in, but he'll shit on everybody in the city. That's the wild part. I said, bro, no, I did a whole reaction video, and he seen the reaction video because I tagged his channel, and he came to the show, but he didn't say anything. But what he did say was nothing. He sent in some videos to say what he meant to say. You know, he's one of them guys that he's going to say what he needs to say in the video. So it's like, okay. So he tried to throw like a couple shots in it, and it was like, okay, we're just going to have a video battle of your current and previous works. And I'll let the audience decide which one they more gravitate towards. So same time, you got a whole show contributed to you, came with the intention of negativity. I hit it with the remix, turned it into a positive experience for everybody at the show. He didn't chime into the chat, but he sent the links. And guess what? He had a whole show, and all his videos done shot up. But just because that act that the audience seen, guess what? They didn't subscribe to his channel. So see how a good opportunity can backfire on you just because of your actions that people just see right on public display. We bring people on here live for live interviews, stand behind their products so they can have a voice to talk to the audience that's sitting there listening to their product. You know what I'm saying? Have that more intimate type relationship. And they're not coming on, you know, they're coming on here being genuine. You know what I'm saying? Real life people. Real life people. We're not on here saying, oh, yo, blah, 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 blah. Like, dang, bro, if that's the crazy, hey, look, if that's the way they want it, then hey, I might well just start streaming in here, bro. And we just go inside, right? We just sit here and just, you know, it just be like everybody else's streams, you know? Laughter, mad shots at each other, occasional dick jokes. Like, I'm saying, who really wants to listen to that? That sounds like sort of sus after a while. Yeah. Hey, but y'all can do it with y'all approach though, the way that y'all trying to do it though. That's what I'm saying. I would be your one-liner on there. Cause I already know you got so many freaking clips I done gave over the years now. That you just throw them together, it's just so funny. And that just, hey, by y'all doing it like that, that just told me that I had something. I just showed me I had something, right? You just showed me I had something going on, yeah. Cause if I could just come in, know what I'm saying? And you know, nephew just walked out in the backyard and you just hit him with that 8-hit combo, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that shit was crazy though, man. And he ended up clipping me on that. I said, oh man, that's a good one. I know, that's a good thing, see? So if he ever needs like tracks or whatever, you know, he got all kinds of stuff. I told you that's inspiration right there, man. What do you think? Right. My drops. Who cleared up my drops for me? Made them super ultra. Right, I did the original shit. And then you didn't hear the one track that we got with Jay Diamond? Right. Craziness. Craziness. You put a piece of that Slim Ballin' effect on it, man. It just goes crazy. You just gotta hit it right when I'm like, your fork. And every day I'm winning. It's just I gotta get to that point where I'm at the lottery, that lottery stick, all the time, you know. Right, I'm at like, yeah, I won. You know, I done hit the scratch off. Just opening my eyes, but it's like, damn. I need to hit that pick 5 or get that quad trifecta, you know what I'm saying? With this first show. Yeah. Yeah. That insane old lottery, right? And then I need to hit the Keno, you know, I need to pick 16 numbers and hit all 16 with the bonus of the times 10. With the times 20 on top of it, you know. I need to hit every machine at the same time, just playing random stuff on each one. And then buy a ticket from each slot and then hit each one. Bro, they got some, bro, she told us, man. She said that Black Girl Magic. Didn't she make a song like that? Then Beyonce make a song called Black Girl Magic. What's good with you, Quaalude? What's up with you, homie? Man, I'm still on y'all channel right now, bro. I was still waiting for the live to start. I know YouTube been acting up all day. It's been acting up for you, Tony? Yeah, I got it to where I try to go back and look at my videos from the last couple of days. Them things are just saying video unavailable, bro. I go to anybody else's videos that's saying video unavailable. But they'll show me some random ass stuff that I don't even want to see. I thought it was probably glitching or something, because the YouTube short, man, it was only showing me just music. Straight music shorts. It was jumping all kinds of stuff. I said, oh snap, okay. And I've been talking with YouTube and joint, and you know, they told me to check the thing. They didn't have like no reporting, but I hit them up on the Twitter and Facebook, and I done put in a ticket on the YouTube, and they done hit me back on the YouTube to the email. And I'm like, hey man, I sent them the schematics that I had for it. They asked for my web drop, basically a web drop of the page, so they can see the data for it. And they said everything looked like it was registering right, and I was like, well, I'm still seeing the chat, but I see the chat stop. I said, but when the video comes up, it showed me initially the thumbnail, and then it does something like a double load or whatever. I'm not even really sure, because, man, I think it might be... I think it's either that, because we just had snow for 3 days, man. And then last night, we called all that rain yesterday. At like 61 degrees. But then we got them still back here working on them fiber optic shits too. Cause Comcast just lost their license on some of the stuff. So now they gotta do free enterprise with everybody. Yeah, they were about to get hit with monopolization and shit, just like they did with freaking Verizon back in the day. They gotta share the resources, them towers. So now they got this other company, Fiberglow. I think they're like new in fiber optics. Verizon now getting their fiber optics up, and then Spectrum. I just got an ad for Spectrum today. I said, oh man. Man, the thing is Spectrum is so slow on the for the phone, through the Wi-Fi, that when I was using it down there, that's what I'm saying. See, I really don't want to transition to like any new service or nothing, because at the moment I got the best I can have. I got the best I could possibly get. I got Comcast like business class shit. So when I call them up, they send, right, that's how they do. Every time they come out here, bro, I get a new technician. He takes all the lines down, bro. And it will set up brand new lines and shit. Because apparently they shit on each other. A dude be like, man, what kind of fucking janky ass shit is this? Of course your shit is fucking having signal connections and shit. I be like, man, I don't know, man. You know, he told me to keep the box right here on the little thing right here. He's like, man, that ain't even a good signal spot, man. We're going to put it back over here in this corner right here. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker bugging. You talking about I got to rearrange all this fucking equipment and shit to go to that side of the room and shit when this port is working just fine. It was working just good, you know. The storm, I figured the storm moved the wire and it came loose. So can you get up there because you got that ladder and shit, you know, and just tighten that shit back up. Do your test and shit, and then, hey, we good. You want to do a whole demo, my dude? I'm like, damn, I clocked into the office today. It's fucking about 3 in the morning, you know. I had to wait for your ass to get here. They said from like 9 to 5. You showing up about 8 o'clock, my boy. You way behind the power curve. I'm supposed to be here. It's always the installer ones too. And then you call him up and say, hey, man, why you send a residential guy to my house when I got business class? Oh, we're so sorry about that. And now the business guy comes up. You know, he pops up. He's already got his stuff. He said, oh, man, sorry about that. You know, I'm going to have you back up in just an instant. But then you see the business class guy. He's the one that pushes that new model to you. He's saying, oh, we see that you have that box right there. We're going to offer you this box here. I said, hey, bro, we ain't doing that. We ain't doing none of that. Because every time y'all do that, I end up getting a bill for a new box on the goddamn bill. When I already own the goddamn box that I own. So I'm like, are you going to come back and return my previous box? Or are you going to give me the new adjacent of that box without the bill? Because you took something that was already purchased. And look, I had talked to the woman. She said, sir, I don't see where you have the box purchased. I gave her the original serial number. She popped up, found it in the record. She said, that box was, we took that box from you 3 years ago. I said, yeah, and you continue to bill me, what, freaking $15.99 every month, right? I said, so when are y'all going to comp that back? Huh? And I'm talking to the corporate line and junk at that time. Like, when you going to comp that back? Well, sir, calm down. I said, oh, I'm talking to you. What you talking about? I just asked a simple question. Hey, look, by the time we got at the end of the call, bro, I had all that credit back on the account. Look, that was enough to where I ain't even got it. I ain't even got the end of that bill. That ain't even got to be paid till like March of next year. Now the phone side, that's a whole different thing. You know how they screwed me on that shit, but that'll get resolved soon. We go to court in January for that. All they gonna do is plead no contest and shit, and then just dismiss the bill, and then I just go in there and drop the suit. They might even give me a credit. Last time they did it, you know what I'm saying? I said, hey, man, you gave me false information that led me into having to procure a whole new device. And as the fault of that would cause me a loss. Right. You can sue for that. Hey, look, I handed the guy my phone. He pushed the button. I brought it in there because I was unsure. See? When he pushed the button on the phone, they updated the phone and kicked the phone off the network. Then he was looking and talking about, oh, I can't get the phone back on the network. He was trying to figure out how the phone was on the network to start off with. Then he took the SIM card out, tried to apply a solution to it that actually killed the SIM card, and then tried to sell me on a whole new phone. The same exact model phone that I had already just previously bought out and out, so I didn't want to have no kind of installation payments. It was like, man, these thieves, man. Thieves. Then tried to threaten to call the popo. When I was like, hey, man, you're going to fix my device. I'm paying for a service. And you just canceled my service. You just breached the terms of service that I have with y'all. And then you talk about I got to buy a new device to continue on with the contractual obligation that I'm so-called committed to, along with installation payments, to continue using my service when it's already paid for. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. You call and talk to the lawyer and you explain it to them, and they said, man, that ain't right. So he kicked the phone off the network. I said, yeah, I got my man that was right there. My driver was right there with me. He was like, dang, that's fucked up. I said, man, we ain't even gonna worry about it. We just go ahead and be the bigger man and shit. I'm gonna go ahead and just show out the 3 bills. Go ahead and get this next phone. Go ahead and put it on the shits. All right, go ahead and take these 3 bills. Since y'all obviously need some money, you just voided out my joint, and then they try to say, oh, well, sir, if you send us back the phone, because we understand what happened now. If you send us back the phone, because the woman, she said, well, the guy should have never touched your phone to start off with. He's not an authorized technician. He's a sales associate. So she said, I'm your forward contact with it. So we went on with it. Because first, they tried to gaff me off. So I hit up the Better Business Bureau. Hit up the Better Business Bureau website. I put the complaint in there. I took the photos that we had in there. Because we were live that day. I took the photos. I gave them the attachment of the interaction inside there with their employee. The whole event scene right there. And bam, sent it to them. And they sent back within like 5 to 7 days. I think it was like 9 days. Because it was a Saturday, Sunday. For days when they came across, but then they sent a reply back on the message board, put the code in, get on there, and it was a point of contact saying, hey, I'm such and such, and I'll be the point of contact for this. We have reviewed the photos that you have submitted through Better Business Bureau through the link, because I dropped the link, and then they looked and reviewed it, and we said, oh, we're sorry about this, and, send me a little apology. Because they knew they knew they messed up. So what they did was they sent me the box. I sent the phone back. And they supposed to gave me a year on the other phone, but then gaffed me off, like I said, because when they sent me the other phone, you know what I'm saying, they supposed to send the signal to unlock the other phone, because that other phone I couldn't use it, it's bricked. It was network locked by them. And I'm like, yo, oh, well, you have to put in these codes and stuff. So I take it right back out to the store. This time I go right down 53rd Street, right to the actual Infinity Mobile store. Go in there. I give it to the people and join. They looking like, oh, well, do you have the code? And I'm like, hey, man, here's what the guy sent me. So they go in, put in their account stuff. They look, and they're like, well, this code's not working. We can't unlock this thing. And I'm like, hey, man, can y'all call the people? Yeah, like they couldn't take the time out that day. I was like, yo, I got an appointment. I got an appointment scheduled for 2 o'clock. And you ain't got time for me? And talking about, oh, well, you got to wait your turn. And there's nobody else in the lobby. I'm the only one in there like, yo, okay, you right, yo. I said, what time did you set up my appointment for? Because, I already had the point of contact's number inside the thing with the extension. Yes, how you doing, man? What time was the appointment for? Oh, yes, I'm at the facility right now, and I guess I must be, like, a ghost or something. And she's like, excuse me? Because I just threw her off. I said, nah, man, I think I'm like a ghost or a hologram, because I'm in here and I can't get no kind of assistance, and I'm here at the appointed time where I'm supposed to be at. So can you confirm that it's supposed to be 2 o'clock? And then I go ahead and pop it on the speaker. Let me just check back inside the record to see what time I have you slated for. By this point, they already done started looking. Because you already being asinine. Might as well be asinine. You already showed your ass to me. Let me go ahead and show mine back at you. Camera's right there. I'm just chilling over here waiting, Waiting for my turn, I'm already here. I done waited about like 20 minutes at that point, They act like they didn't see me. That's why I came up and approached the counter, sort of acknowledged I was there if you had to like check in at the thing or whatever, And then I had the woman just sitting there talking. She's just sitting there talking. She said, yeah, it's 2 o'clock. I said, oh, okay, ma'am. I was just checking to make sure I was at the right spot because nobody's trying to provide any kind of assistance right now. She said, they're not? I said, no, you can just go ahead and call them up. All the phones are busy. But it sounds like they're just having personal conversations or whatever. And she tried to call them up on the thing, and she couldn't even get through. She said, tell the manager to give me a ring. I'm like, oh, okay, shit, we playing games now. And then they couldn't fix the phone either. They couldn't fix it either. The guy's like, I don't know why it's network locked. Let me see. Are you sure that you bought this from us? I'll say, yeah. I said, this is the box. This is the box. Same box. That's why I came here and spent $300. Because I said, hey, I can spend $300. If I do 24 months, then it's going to cost way more. Because now I got to pay on the interest of the phone. Then I got to pay insurance every month on the phone. That is not a financial option. When I can just buy the phone out. And still buy the insurance with it that come with the plan. But why give you extra, and then look at it and be like, dang, I just gave them $300 for the same exact phone that I just bought for $300. And then I gave you all that little extra every single month on top of it. That is not financially logical, man. It is not. That's like how many people pay for cable when cable's on the internet. Cable's on the internet. The internet's the new cable. YouTube is the new Showtime, HBO. Pay-per-view, matter of fact. It's the new pay-per-view that's darn near almost free. You want a comedy show, you just flip through some channels and there you go. You want something that's like real life love and hip hop type shit, man. There's channels like that. Just flip it through and go. Fucking crazy, bro. That junk is fucking crazy. It's crazy that, man, people just can't be them. They can't be them. They gotta be the character. And then when they can't even get online and jump, man, they be with the Discord logos, bro. They so scared to show who they are. And then when people do come on, they just want to try and draw on your flaws or whatever they see as a flaw. I didn't make me. I was determined to be the image of me. I was already determined to be me. And grease pains, all of it. I don't get on somebody's thing and say, look at this guy. Why? I done seen people do some crazy stuff. I get a good laugh because that's what they made it for. Hi, what's up? Let's go with your poke. Oh shit, I gotta take this call real quick.